Hi, lovelies. This is Miss Geneva Tarot, and today we are doing your ghost reading. So, if somebody on the romantic end, you guys, has fallen off the face of the earth and maybe become completely non responsive to you in the last 6 months or so, today we're getting details for you. All right. We're going to figure out what their reasonings are, what they're doing now, and what they're thinking. Okay. Also, when you guys go down to timestamps, if you're not listening all the way through, what you want to do is pick out your person of interest, zodiac. So the person that's ghost you, zodiac, is the one you want to listen to. All right, you guys. So I have tons of oracle cards out here. Here, let me get my camera situated a little bit better here. And tarot cards. And of course, we're going to be covering all 12 zodiacs. All right. So thank you guys so much for being here. I love putting these readings together for you guys, and I'm trying really hard to stay on track. So bear with me. I've had some health issues, but it's definitely getting better for me. All right. So we're starting right into Aries, and this is who's ghosted you. The Aries that ghosted you. Okay. All right. So, what is going on with Aries, guys? Why are they falling off the face of the earth, being non responsive, and all that goodness? Moving in silence. So, there's definitely some things they're not wanting you to know. Oh, some of them came into some money. Very interesting. So, some things have changed for them. Wow. And they've been holding something against you. So something has fell in place for them, put them in a better position. And it's looking like they're just leaving you behind because they're holding a grudge against you. And with that said, they're making fake accounts, they're researching you, trying to figure out what you're doing. So childish. Wow. Screenshots, getting evidence, proof and facts. So if you've ever shared anything with this person from secrets to naughty photos, I'd be a little weary. All right. I think a lot of this is that this person was kind of jealous of you. Creativity, steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. So maybe they ran with one of your ideas and they didn't want you to know. I also feel like this person's an energy vampire. So yeah, you dodged a bullet here, Aries. I would be happy that that this person's went on their way and then they kind of showed their true colors. Because I feel like they're a little passive aggressive, right? Like they were holding something against you. So instead of like trying to talk it out or anything like that, something happened for them that put them what they feel in a better position, and they ghosted you. Wow. So, I would say there's some regrets there for the simple fact that they're making these fake accounts and, trying to see if you're happy without them. So yeah, there you go. Very crazy. All right. So we are moving forward to Taurus, and this is going to be the Taurus that ghosted you. And as always, you guys, thank you for being here. I just love putting these readings together for you. Make sure you're subscribing, liking, all that goodness so you can take advantage of these. And this is a Taurus that is ghosted you. Fell off the face of the earth. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now. Inside scoop. A closer look, nosy, up in your business. Legal issues. Courts, judges, immigration, lawyers. I'm not sure where this is going yet. Travel. Oh my goodness. Wow. So you might have found something that was coming out of a divorce, a separation. There could have even been something about moving from one country to the next and needing, needing citizenship. And I feel like this is why this person was so nosy. Look at this. They're trying to do something to keep their child. They were trying to use you in some way. If it was for citizenship. Wow. This person's having some really bad legal problems. They might have even tried to run from them. They might even be trying to put off like they're traveling, having this good time, when in reality, they're really going through a really bad, it looks like separation or a divorce. Something in the lines of that. And then we got cyberbullying. So this is really weird. This person's got some fake accounts. And if you got people hating on you, it might be them being a cyberbully. How weird is that? Wow. So they're like lashing out on you, trying to act like there's somebody else. Wolves in sheep's clothing. I would call them out for who they are. Let them know, be like, what are you doing? Call them by their name right there on their fake account. All right. Wow. So I think you dodged a bullet there. I definitely would entertain this person if they pop back up, which I think might be a possibility, you guys. And yeah, start blocking those fake accounts. Any kind of haters commenting on your stuff. No, that is definitely coming from them. All right. So we are moving forward to Gemini. Definitely needs babies and picking up on energy. This is a Gemini that ghosted you. Guys, what are their reasonings? What are they doing? And what do they feel now? Well, happiness hater. If you've moved on and you are coming off happy, joyful, maybe even met somebody new or, doing well in your career, they're hating on you. They're envious of that. And a lot of reasons because they're broke. And this might be why they ghosted you too. Maybe they didn't want you to know how empty their wallet is. All right, let's see what else we got here. Dirt digging. Looking for dirt on you or vice versa. Wow. So they're hating on you. So they're like an undercover hater. And they're wanting to, find out what's really going on with you because they don't think you're as happy as you're projecting. Dirty offer. Maybe you tried to hook up. They tried to hook up with you and you were like, no. Oh my goodness. This person might have even been trying to marry you for your money or your assets. Maybe they wanted to have sex fast. They could, try to hook you, make you fall in love, played out. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is played out. I think you've seen this person for what they really are, or at least you sense it. And maybe this reading gives you the confirmation that you needed so that you can move forward in peace. All right, so we're moving forward. To Cancer. Let me see. Let me write it down. Trying to timestamp as we go, you guys. So I don't have to take a bunch of time to timestamp afterward. I don't know why that idea has never crossed my mind before, but yeah, here we are. All right. So Cancer. or I'm sorry, this is a Cancer that ghosted you. Ah, all right. It could have been because they were tired of arguments, physical fight at war, competing with you, any kind of drama. This could definitely be, you know, maybe they were fighting with somebody over you, something in the lines of that. But the first thing that kind of came to mind to me was fighting between the two of you and wanting to avoid that. Says moving on, thank you, next. Okay, so they are trying to just completely detach from this and just be cut and dry. Okay. They do a lot of partying and they have a bad reputation. So yeah, maybe they're just trying to drink any kind of memory of you away or trying to party it away. Okay, so this person is kind of known to kind of get around, to just kind of fit in where they can get in, kind of scenario. All right. And they are unbothered. So this is a very uncaring person, wasting time, stuck, no changes, limited. So you weren't doing what they wanted, so they just disconnected. This is kind of a cold cut, dry kind of person, and they're just not going to deal with anybody that's not giving them what they want. So yeah, I would say you definitely dodged a bullet here, Cancer. My goodness. They still do a lot of daydreaming and fantasizing about you. I do feel like they had some good memories with you that they reminisce about. Um, but there's somebody, you know, it says a forcer. There's somebody that wants control. They want people to behave the way that they want them to behave. And they want to use people to get what they want. And I don't feel like, you know, you were taking those actions that they wanted. So this is an energy that they're going to put towards you. Yep. All right. So we are moving forward to Leo. All right, guys, give me some direct answers of why Leo ghosted this person. Legal issues. Fake smiles. Wow. So they might have been putting up a front and had a lot more going on than what they were telling you, or it was bothering them, weighing on them more than they were making you aware. Mm. Wolves in sheep clothing, poker face. Yeah, this person, look at this. Lots of fakeness. This is what I'm seeing here. A lot of fakeness, okay? Are you seeing these cards well? All right. Lots of fakeness going on. Poker face. Fake smiles, wolf in sheep's clothing. So this person has some criminal issues going on, legal issues. Moves in silence. If you are aware this person has legal issues, I say they're probably more guilty than they were probably letting you know. And they're hating on your happiness. So, you know, they don't want people to know how much trouble they're in, what they have going on, and how much you're hating life. And seeing you living your happy life makes them feel bad, you know, because that's what they want to be doing. So I would say that they're definitely hating on you in the time being, even though they're ignoring you and acting unbothered. Yeah, I would say more than likely this person has some kind of legal problem, something criminal going on that might be deeper than they've made you aware if they've told you at all. Wow. All right. Whew, Leo, if you need some more details, I'm here for you. My link's down below. And we are moving forward to Virgo. All right. Hi, Virgo. Oh, sorry. This is a Virgo that ghosted you. I'm not saying hi to Virgo. Haven't. All right. Virgo, that you ghosted this lovely soul. What is happening, guides? Give me some direct answers right now. Boss daddy. Fake accounts. Hustling. Rejected. Fake flexing. All right. So some of you might have some scammers on your hands. They're coming in like they're boss daddy or boss mom, you know, whatever it may be. They got that big dick energy going on, acting like they're a business owner, CEO, something on the lines of that. They're stable, they're this and that, they're hustling, making all kinds of money. In reality, they're fake flexing. Okay. And what they're trying to hustle is you, or at least they were. Okay. And maybe you caught on to that. Maybe they asked you for some money, and you caught on to more than likely that this is, you know, somebody coming from a fake account. Look. So yeah, I think we've all dealt with it, right? Somebody coming in on a fake account, trying to scam you in some way, asking for money of this and that. If you were looking for confirmation that this was a scammer, 100% yes. Absolutely, Virgo. It is sad. Oh, and yeah. Can you read that? Sexual infection, sexual disease, rash. Oh, you have dodged a bullet, or, you know, need to maybe get a test. Hate to be the bearer of bad news there. Yeah. But hopefully it's just what I'm seeing down here. It's somebody pulled up in your DMs, being fake. Maybe you called them out for it, because I had the rejection card and they backed up completely. All right. So we are moving forward to Libra. Hi, Libra. Thank you so much for being. Oh, bad habit, you guys. This is a Libra that ghosted you, and we're going to find out why. Guys, why did Libra become non-responsive, fall off the face of the earth? Give me some direct answers right now. Bad reputation, always partying. So maybe you're somebody that likes to go out and have a little fun. Maybe, you know, you're a little bit more social than your Libra person here. And, you know, people like to talk. You know, if you're a Sagittarius like me, that's a little flamboyant, likes to have fun, a little loud and noxious. People like to talk. They like to carry on and make things sound bigger than what they are. And maybe that's what's going on with you. Maybe you're from a small town like me, and you're too much to handle. But I definitely think there was some gossip going around, and this person took it to heart. I also think that they might feel like, you know, you're partying too much. For some of you, there was drama being shared between the two of you. There was some fighting going on, and they really just didn't want to deal with it. Wolves in sheep clothing. Maybe they weren't devoted as much as you thought they were, or maybe they were already thinking some bad things about you. And when this bad reputation stuff come up, they kind of just took it for confirmation that they were right. So they were a secret hater. And yeah, they has had some bad karma coming their way from the way that they have treated you. All right. So I don't think that you were a lot of these different things that maybe they projected and took as being true. And for their judgy attitude, they had bad karma coming their way. And, you know, right now they feel like you're just too busy winning to even notice them. How cool is that? Right? They think you're just living your best life, that you're happy, all this goodness, that you wouldn't even notice them at this point. The inside scoop, I would say they're definitely part of the people that are talking about you. They're definitely really tuning into anything that's being said, so they can try to get a closer look, to be up in your business. So yeah, I think that down deep, they were more a secret hater than a lover, my friend. I hate to say it, but you know, a lot of times these Libras don't tell you what's on their mind. Just putting that out there. I've dealt with a lot of Libras. All right, so we are moving forward to Scorpio. The Scorpio that ghosted you. Guys, what is their reasoning? What are they thinking and what are they doing now? Give me some direct answers. Always partying, talking about you. Direct message from the guides. They aren't. Can you see that? I don't know how clear that is. They aren't crap. I'm not going to cuss on here. I don't know if I can, but yeah. Yeah. And I think they know that. Like, that's a feeling coming from them that they're just kind of unworthy of your attention and time. I think they're doing a lot of watching you, being really nosy. Anything being said about you, they're listening in, and they think they're always partying, and they're trying to be unbothered. Clout hungry. Says anything, does anything, makes things up, dramatic. Impersonator, wants to be you, acts like, dresses like, looks like, copies you. So it's really weird when it comes to love and they're a secret hater, right? But I get it a lot being successful, not trying to sound full of myself. But, you know, even love interests seem to get jealous, you know, and or become secret haters. And when you got somebody that's already clout hungry, that'll do anything, say anything to get some kind of drama going, when they get bored, you become the person they're going to lash at, right? Especially when they're already wanting what you have. I feel like they had a lot more love interest in you than they projected. Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. I honestly just don't think they thought that they were good enough. That it was easier to sabotage this, and less heartbreaking to them to sabotage this than to, you know, you reject them. So I think that in the end, what you really did is you dodged a bullet. You had yourself an insecure person that was wounded, that needs to work on themselves. All right. We are moving forward to Sagittarius. Hi, Saggies. Thank you so much for being here. Why do I keep doing that? You guys, I've already restarted this video because I keep doing that. Okay. So I apologize. I'm not restarting the video. This is on the Saggy that gifted you. How embarrassing. I get flighty though, you guys, being halfway connected to spirit and halfway connected to here in this realm. All right. So the Sagittarian that ghosted you. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now. Wow. This is bizarre. What I'm going to tell you is more than likely is this person has a lot going on in their life that they're not sharing with you. I'm seeing money problems. I'm seeing them being cyberbullied. There's a lot of negative energy coming at this person. And I also feel like there's a lot of sexual energy being thrown at this person as well. They're getting a lot of dirty offers. They're having other people coming in trying to date them. I'm seeing them backing up because what they're really needing to do is they're needing to move. And they're having bankruptcy. Maybe they have lost their house. Maybe they can't afford where they're at anymore. There's a lot more to the story than they shared with you, or it's more, affecting their life than you're aware of. All right. But yeah, I feel like, they have a lot of options. That doesn't really change for them. So they're like, man, this is just too much for me to take on in a moment. And it'll be easy for me to get somebody else. So I'm just going to, cut this off. And I feel like that's really cold-headed, but I feel like they're very much in their head. They're overthinking, they're stressed, they're overanalyzing. And for that reason, you're better off. And their deep emotions were they really into you. We got good chemistry here, great vibes, positivity. And I feel like if they were in a better place in their life, they probably pursue this a lot more or, entertain it to see where it goes a little bit more. All right. So this one isn't about you. This is more about the Saggy in play here. Okay. So keep that in mind, that they really did think you were hot. Yeah. All right. So we are moving forward to Capricorn. Hi, Hi, you guys that were abandoned by a Cappy. These Capricorns can be harsh, right? And maybe they didn't abandon you. Maybe they just came, kind of cut and dry, barely responding till you got bored with it. I know how Cappies can be. All right. So, for one thing is they're kind of hating on you. I think that, you're really happy, you're joyful, you got some good things going on in your life. And, they were hating on that because they're not in the best position in their life. I also feel like they're coming into the picture, trying to do things to stop other people from coming in, almost like they didn't want you, but they didn't want other people to have you. Okay. I also feel like there's some legal problems going on with this person that maybe they weren't telling you about or more intense than you think they are, causing a lot of stress. All right. I also feel like they have some karmic friends that kind of come in to them and are a big part of their life. And that's what they're focused into right now. They're a little overbearing. I also feel like they go where the drama is. They find it exciting. So if one of their friends were involved in drama, that's where they're going to focus in at. And I feel like that's what's going on, is that they just have a lot going on and they're more focused in with their friends. And the reality of it is they really didn't want you. They just didn't want somebody else to have you. All right. Wow. So we are moving forward. One second, you guys. Oh, there we go. To Aquarian. All right. Let's see what is going on here. Why is Aquarian ghosting this lovely soul? What is happening? What are they thinking? And what can they expect from this person? Oh, you guys, right as I said, what can they expect from this person? This goes flying out the deck. A dirty offer. So if I was to guess, you haven't seen the last of this person. Wow. So look, they have some financial issues going on. This is laying over here in the reverse form, showing this is going to be leaving air and they're going to be popping up wanting some booty. All right. So I think the issue is more that, they're having some financial issues. They might have lost their car or having car problems. All right. And I don't think they want to tell you. I think they're, have a big ego and they're scared of getting hurt. They don't want to let you know that they have all these issues going on, but they're kind of haunted. They're haunted by your memory, flashbacks. I think they're haunted by the way that they've treated you, because the reality of it is they wanted a lot more, and they're a lot more emotionally attached to you than they were projecting. And this has left them, you know, stalking you, waiting, watching, obsessing. All right. So they might have ghosted you, but they're the one that's having a hard time letting go and moving forward. So there you go, Aquarians. If you were needing confirmation, there it is. This person was a lot more attached than what they are trying to let you know now or when they first ghosted you. Okay, so we are moving forward to Pisces. Hi, Pisces. Shuffling these babies and picking up. Sorry, not meaning to scream, but I cannot stop saying hi to the different zodiacs. This is a Pisces that ghosted you. Hi to the lovely soul that is tuning in of any zodiac. I love you all. All right. Why did Pisces ghost? What are they doing? What is on mine? And what does this person need to know? Well, they are hooked on you a lot more than they're putting off. This person had some winnings come in, something happened unexpectedly, some kind of windfall. Maybe thought they were doing better than you. They were heading bigger places, so they detached. All right. I also feel like they didn't want anybody to know any of this. They've been gambling. There's something definitely about money and trying to hide some kind of finances. And this isn't a downfall. This is a windfall. Okay. I also feel like this person took some screenshots that were shared between you guys in the past. So if you share some dark secrets, maybe some naughty photos, this person might still have those. Just letting you know, Pisces. And this person wants to act like they're unfazed, but the reality of it is they are still just connected. And I would worry about what they have in photos that keeps coming up, getting evidence. And then I got the two-faced card again. So if you were wondering if this person is going to try to sabotage you in some way, why they're trying to act like they're uninterested, I would say that, you know, your instincts are right on. Yeah, they're going to try to do something. They're going to try to, I don't know if they're going to try to use your photos or your information to try to get money out of you per se, but they're up to no good. So watch yourself, Pisces. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm always here for you. My link is down below. You can read my ratings or schedule a personalized reading. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. This was a lot of fun. If you like this, make sure you're subscribing, liking, and sharing, commenting, and I'll see you on the next read. Blessed be.